Потерпели аварию, это произошла. У них диспетчер в Припяти сказал он.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Liquidators. With Necro and Cortex here playing the game for your amusement. This is a game, a horror game by the way, based upon the experience of some of the 600,000 people who were sent to the Chernobyl plant after the fourth nuclear reactor went critical. Now, originally I wasn't going to do anything for the 26th of April this year. I would wait till it was like 40 years anniversary of Chernobyl to pay my respect by playing something related to it, but I just found this game a couple of days ago. This seems any kind of rushed, unpolished whenever it comes out. It is because it was made in less than 3 days. It is about the 3 divers who had to go underneath the burning reactor and to drain away the water from the firefighting efforts, which by the way did not work on their own. There is no way to shut off or put out a fire on a nuclear reactor. It's an exothermic reaction going on. It will never stop burning. It will just make more and more chlorium, and chlorium, that's basically reactor parts, valves, metals, concrete, that just becomes hotter and hotter and keeps on burning and melting through whatever it touches until it at some point can get rid of all of its energy. And this is where we come in, because currently we are the 3 divers who are going underneath the reactor, which is currently on fire and burning. Well, it's technically, the fire is technically got put out, but it's still burning hot. It's still burning its way through the concrete underneath it and the biological shielding. So our objective here is to drain away water. We must find the correct valves to drain the water tanks. There should be a total of 6, 4 valves in the main floor and 2 in the bottom floor. In area 1, our scouts have found the corium lava has breached the perimeter, but they have passed through the levels of water pipes and have covered cooling off because of it. The water converting them does not let the hazard to emit this radiation, but they are still extremely deadly on contact. The atmosphere radiation is also immense because of the smoke particles. Equipment might falter. That's not good to know, that our equipment might actually fail us while we are down there. Our scouts find the water exposed to the area broken, and they set up a generator over the false ceiling door. However, they do not have time to power it up, so it's up to you to keep your guard up. The damaged system might activate the circulating when powered on. So whatever this room is, it's underwater and we cannot get to it before the generator does its thing. The most lethal area is without a doubt area 3. Our scouts couldn't even look at the monstrosity for more than a few seconds before collapsing. Their cameras melted after the picture, and the ones exposed are in grave condition. Stay out of the sight of this in your way, find a way around it. That is the elephant's foot. That is perhaps the most dangerous object recorded on this planet. It will kill you in less than 200 seconds. Well, at least at that point it would. I don't know how active it is now, but it's slightly less. It was at this point the most dangerous object to mankind. After you activated all of the draining in area 1, 2 and 3, you can access the final water cooling reservoir reactor. The area will flow or will be flooded, so find your way and be careful. There are no monsters in this game. There are no potential hazards for us to move around or anything. There's just very excited pieces of rock laying around. Was to run, shift to was to walk, shift to run. Why would I need to run unless I need to get past something that's dangerous? Flashlight, interaction, crouch, crawl, validity only, drop, carry. I'm sure this is going to go well with me just walking in there with no clue of what I'm exactly doing.
There has been a nuclear accident in the Soviet Union, and the Soviets have admitted that it happened. The Soviet version is this. One of the atomic reactors at the Chernobyl atomic power plant near the city of Kiev was damaged, and there is speculation in Moscow that people were injured and may have died. The Soviets may have been fairly quick to acknowledge the accident because evidence, in the form of mild nuclear radiation, had already reached beyond the Soviet borders to Scandinavia.
Radio transmission, connected and working. To summarize, you've been chosen because of your expertise in locating valve systems, and reaching those water tanks are our last hope in containing this disaster. If you don't drain those water tanks, a steam explosion will create a radioactive fallout that will render Europe uninhabitable. It is a perilous journey to those valves, and if anything happens to you, we will guarantee your families are taken care of in your stead. Your country and I thank you for your selfless service. It's up to you three now.
So we're looking for 4 valves. And after those 4 valves, we're looking for 2 more valves. And after those valves, we'll just hope we don't die. I have no idea what I will be requiring, but the first room shouldn't be that bad. So let's just take Alexei and... Knowledge of fuse box is located. Resetting the fuse. Turn on some action that could be beneficial. That sounds interesting and useful. Oh. Okay. Huh. Cool. So here we are. That's a very flickery light, not gonna lie. I think I actually have to put out a CISO warning for this one. Ah, he can't go in there. Someone else could, he couldn't. Can I interact with this device? It's very pixelated, not gonna lie. But I presume these guys are also wearing all kinds of stuff like... I'm presuming these guys are also wearing kind of like masks and diving suits and such, and if you don't have the proper dealing with it, your mask might get fogged up very quickly. So it might actually be very difficult to actually tell what's going on. Okay then. Oh! That's a very pixelated and exciting rock. It only counts when I'm pointing right at it. Got it. We're walking around here in the dark, basically unable to tell what the hell is going on. Almost. Nothing. Oh. That's not good. That pedal is very, very dangerous, apparently. Oh! Wow! Look at how beautiful that is! That's freaking beautiful! It's a bit of a weird place to have it on the ceiling, but that's beautiful. Cannot interact with these environmental things.
I know this may not be a good time, but your wife wanted to speak with you. She's on the radio now.
Alexei, I didn't want to distract you. I just wanted to hear your breathing one more time. I miss you.
Huh. That looks like a dangerous place to go, so let's not... I mean, we are in a huge building where a lot of systems have literally just blown up. A lot of stuff has died. A lot of people are trapped and caved in. There is radioactive materials anywhere. And I see a button I have no idea what does. I cannot interact with this button. Oh. Nope. I can't even read the frickin' label. This looks like a sprinkler system in case of a fire or something. Oh, is that a valve? No, I think that's a fire hose, but it might actually also be something. It might be some of the hoses they're using because they're trying to pump out the area down there. Nothing. Oh. Okay, so we have those. What's in here then? I'm not gonna lie, I can honestly not see. Oh. We have to remember, the reactor is right above us, so... Medium. Not bad, not great, not terrible, I suppose. Wait, is that one of the robots? Oh, that's one of the robots. They tried to use robots to remove the debris. I just didn't expect them to do it down here. We cannot go over there. This guy's taking damage from being in here. We cannot go in there. Let's just hope there's nothing we need over there. Well, there probably is, and I'll probably have to go in there, but not until I have at least ensured about everything. I've been assured about everything. Oh, fuck! Where the fuck did you come from? Well, now I at least know you are hardly dangerous. But nothing better to do. I guess I should just change to the endurance guy and then start walking into places that are a tiny bit more risky or dangerous. Because the endurance guy would, after all, be able to interact with it. Or he'd be able to sustain the whole radiation treatment a bit longer. I wish to change to another guy. How do I change to a different guy? How do I change to these guys? Like, this guy's the electrician. He's like the most important member. Or at least supposed to be. How do I change to one of the other guys? So, huh. That's a weird door. Alright then. So this is the second floor, right? Oh, a button. Let's not do that yet. I like how the music just changed because we went into a different room. The Geiger counter is not responding to anything in this area, so there shouldn't be anything, right? Oh, a place I could crawl into. If only I had the right guy and the ability to change to a different guy, because the game wouldn't let me change to a different guy. My character cannot swim, that's actually good to know. This looks important. Oh! This room just became so much less scary than it was before. Great! But why is there so much water here? So, I don't know. Oh. I cannot turn it off again. Oh! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What? Why is that one locked? Uh-oh. Problem? 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 Big problem. It's stopped rising, right? No, it didn't stop rising. That engine is now underwater. How is it still pumping? I mean, the pump is clearly still going despite it being underwater. So, what the hell? Why don't you fucktards let me out, perhaps? Yeah, water is bad. Despite me being in a diving suit or chemical suit or something, I cannot work with water. And there's literally 0 switches or anything from here. So I guess I'm going to do the only logical thing, that is to smack my keyboard repeatedly with a wrench till someone lets me out of this fucking area. No. I just made it darker. Didn't do anything. Nope. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. 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 Alright then. So what the fuck do I do now? I cannot swim, I cannot jump, I cannot open the door. Why is this door even here? Alright, let's try again. Let's try again, perhaps with a tiny bit less of fucking me over at the beginning. That would be great. Yeah, whatever. He has balls. Also, he's in the white suit. Great. But he doesn't know how to press a freaking button. Got it. So if I don't look at them, will I still get radiation burns? Because that's kind of the idea or the descriptions and such gave me. That if I don't look at things, I may not get as bad as quickly. Nope, it's still bad, still radiation everywhere, still me dying very quickly, but this guy is more susceptible or less susceptible to it.
Boris, we know you lost your family, and we cannot imagine what you've gone through since. But we are here, and we will remain with you the whole way, to the end of the line.
Oh, so Boris didn't have any tragical family or anything. Got it. Well, he had a tragical family. So clearly I'm supposed to be able to deploy one more guy to come here and let me out. Maybe I'm supposed to drown with this guy, or we at least go unconscious, and then someone else can come and unlock the door. Maybe that's how it works. If the first guy fails, I can send in a new one. So I'm going to purposely let Boris suffocate, or at least get unconscious, and then see if I can open the door with someone else. There we go. Oh, ready to drown, Boris? Go for a dive. I mean, if he was a former soldier, I would expect that he would be able to swim, but clearly not. Let's just have a look at the wall here. In the meantime, then. Lost contact with Boris. Deploying next volunteer. Okay, unconscious but not dead. That's good to know. So
we lost contact with him. As much as I regret it, High Command recommends not going after him. But as your superior, I allow you to do so if you have the opportunity. We might be able to treat him at the hub area if you drag him there. The choice is up to you.
Oh, so I have a choice rather than I want to save people. That's actually pretty good to know, but it shouldn't be a problem. It really shouldn't be a problem because he's right next to this door. If I can open this fucking door. Yeah, and the water is still here. Alright. And don't ask me how I'm doing this. I guess he's just resting on my shoulder, apparently. How do we recover him? Where do we put him? So what do I do with him exactly? How do I do stuff? So now we get Boris back, or what? Boris, you drunk son of a bitch. What the hell am I going to do with you? Whatever. At least I think that's how it works. Does that mean I can repeat the whole pump thing I just did? And then have this guy passing out on the way? Or is that not how this works? Is this just a death button? Yeah, it's just a death button. Why would you bother putting just a straight out death button here? Why is this a feature of the game? Why is this how the game works? It's just straight up death. There's no justification for this thing to even be here. It's just stupid. Unconscious, unconscious, unconscious. This guy's blue. So I did not get Boris back despite me recovering his body and everything. Because this just means that I fucked over myself repeatedly here. With no justification whatsoever. This is just a... This guy cannot even... Oh, he can. Good. Yeah. There. You two just freaking lay there and cuddle, and then I'll just go and save the freaking world. Because there's a tiny room over there he could go through. And clearly there's no way for me to pump all this water out of here. Apparently. Someone determined that I cannot pump water out of the freaking room. I forgot how to crouch. How the fuck do I do this? Alright, let's try again then. Without the game fucking me up repeatedly. Set to crawl. Why the fuck couldn't you just make him automatically go in if he's near a thing? This time without giving a fuck for anything. Except for the radiation. It has like killed me more times to actually try and play the game carefully than it has actually giving a fuck for my surroundings. If this is the problems the 600,000 people who went to Chernobyl had to deal with, I fully understand why it's such a grief loss for everyone.
Your father's on the line. He was insistent with you.
Yeah.
I wanted to say that I'm very proud of you. I'm honored to have you as my son. The state does not deserve you.
Okay. We got places to go now that I know how to use my legs, and let's not play the generator of death. Because there is no justification for ever touching that button, apparently. It's just death with more death. What is this area anyways? Why is this area like this? Why would anyone design this area? Alright, let's go. I have no idea where this leads. Why can I stand up in here if they make such a tiny hole there? Oh? More holes. Nothing. Right. So we're next to a door. Got it. How do we activate door? Where's the medical switch for this? There's literally nothing here. It's just door. And I apparently have to watch my steps because apparently you can fall to your death in whatever the hell this room is. I mean, sure, judging by other part, this is clearly some kind of pump room of a sort or something, main pump room for the circulation of the primary and secondary cooling loops, but why? Why are these here? Why is this hole in the ground there? Why is there so much danger and death here? So we're looking for a button that opens up the door over there. It's not this one because all the characters are able to interact with it, And this guy cannot interact with that one. That's just a light for down here, which makes it all a bit less spooky. It's not the button on this thing, because this thing is just a death machine of its own right. Despite it being a generator, it apparently floods the entire area for some reason. This is stuff they didn't tell me how to deal with, I guess. Right, so that basically means the only place we can actually go, because there's nothing down there at the moment at least, is through this radiative chamber here, and hope that we don't die on the way. Despite us probably dying on the way, because that's how radiation works. Let's just try and run through it. I mean, this is a bad place to stand, but if we just... Oh, we touched some of it. God damn it, I should have crawled under. I was an idiot. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh. Well, we broke the light. There we go, and dead. He now died. He straight up died this time. It's not because I don't think I can do it at this point. I just feel like I'm missing the instructions to do this probably. At least, I mean, the reason why they picked those 3 guys was because those 3 guys knew this planet this plant by heart. I'm missing half the instructions for what I'm doing or where I'm supposed to go. Half the time. And the other half of the time I'm just in a radioactive hellhole and hoping I don't die already. So this is supposed to be a in-depth, scary and very emotional event. I just feel like it's a fucking stupid roller coaster. Extreme care and patience is advised. It's a dead-end game. The more I play it, the more frustrated I get. I was like looking forward to having an interesting time and in-depth thinking about this, and this is just a radioactive hellhole with no justifications to it. Unless, of course, I can do stuff like going down. There's a hatch here. Nope. Nothing. It's just so frustrating at this point. Oh. What's the point of you putting a ladder here if you won't let me go up or down? Maybe I'm missing out on something. I feel like that's the only explanation I have here. I'm missing out on something important. Like, where's the grand overview of where are the different 4 rooms here? It's just death. Room 2. Our scouts has found water and waste disposal unit. Area 2 broken. And they have set up generator to open up faulty sealing door. They did not have time to power it up. What I take from this is a wire or cable or something is missing. The door at the end is hooked up to the generator, but something is not working or something like that, so I have to apparently do something about that.
I wanted to say that I'm very proud of you. I'm honored to have you as my son. The state does not deserve you.
We don't really care about you and your sentimentals. 600,000 people other than me will go to this place, approximately. And millions of people will be infected or will be affected by this area. So, in the grand scheme of things, this guy shouldn't matter that much. Well, he is, because he's the hero who has to put down his life for it, but other than that, it's really just that. He's one of thousands and millions that will be affected by this catastrophe. And no, that's not my official statement. That's my official statement when I'm pissed as I am at the moment. What the fuck is this? Oh, that's a light. Well, if they didn't make my eyeballs completely pixelated, I would probably have been able to tell on my own that that was a light. So the problem is basically this door doesn't work. And it has to be hooked up to the generator or something like that. Nope, that does nothing. That doesn't do anything either. That there will just cause me to die. Oh. Where the fuck are those sparks coming from? Oh. Well, we can't fix those sparks from here. I don't get that room. That room is just stupid. I'm actually up to looking through a gameplay of this, just to see how the fuck are you actually supposed to deal with this, because this is just stupidity on stupidity and unexplained experience for me. So I will be back in a moment. I'll just have to look up how the fuck to do this. Alright. I looked up a let's play of it, or no, a gameplay of it. I, as always, am a fucking idiot. The game promotes you to be patient, to be careful, and to actually look things through very carefully and study your environment. You're supposed to not give a flying fuck and rush through and hope that you make it to the other side. You're not supposed to give a fuck that the entire room is underwater and stuff like that. You're just supposed to run straight through and get through. You're not supposed to give a damn that you're literally getting radiation burns as you walk. You're just supposed to go and hope for the best. You don't get your bodies back if you do stuff like that. If you do things like recover the bodies, you don't have to be patient about anything. You don't need to specify or have a preferred character. You just need to get going and do your thing. So basically, hit this button and run for that door, because this generator is indeed powering that door over there. This door will shut because you're not supposed to go back, like I thought you were. You're supposed to run through at all these pyramids here and hope you don't die on the way over there or drown. So now that I have calmed down and gotten basic understanding of how to play the game, I'm just gonna go and hope that I don't drown. Well, I will probably drown, but at least I'll have an idea of why or what's going on. You see, the door over there is open now, and I'm underwater. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That's it. All those secret doors I thought I found up in the roof, down in the ground, all around the room, those are returns. Those are the ways you would walk back to get. They are not some secret area you cannot walk into.
The pressure readings are leveling out. You bought us some time from another meltdown. Find the way to the next drainage valve.
So I was being all kinds of overcomplicated in my assignments. I'm just supposed to rush through and walk around whatever there might be on the ground and not look at it for too long. Yeah, that's radioactive. And ignore the fact that my game is freaking pixelated. Is that chromium? Or is that actually something not chromium? That's not chromium, but what the hell is it? Again, would be wonderful if I could tell. I don't know what's down there, but I'm scared to go down there. Huh. This looks interesting. That's chromium, so let's not go near that. But what's this way? Huh. Oh! I think we're in room 3, guys. We have walked straight up to the elephant spot. We're not supposed to go anywhere near it. Just standing here already causes damage. Well, let's go. Okay. Yeah, I know. Let's not try. It's all about not looking at it. It's just rushing by quickly and hope that it doesn't take you. My machine is faulting or failing. Can't get past this generator. Oh. Oh, it's... I can't go that way because I can't tell anything that way. This should be a safe passage. But the keyword is safe. And this is Chernobyl. Can I stand here? I cannot. There we go. Okay. Are we back where we started, or are we somewhere else? I honestly cannot tell. This garbage is not cooperating with me. Here's a ladder that leads up. Where the fuck is the valve? The damage is not now, you idiot. The damage is in like 20 years from now. Let's try and see if I can't go up here at least. I cannot walk up there, it's not safe. So I have to go back the same way I came. But I don't remember what way I came. Or how I got there. Or just how dangerous it is. I walked in a lot of darkness for a long time. Now there's the blue light at least. That's very comforting. So this must be where I came from, right? I can never tell if this guy is fucking standing. Couldn't they just make it so that space makes you freaking stand no matter what is going on? There we go. This guy is an asshole to work with. Okay. Oh, that wasn't the spot. This must be the spot then. There we go. And then I think that's where I came from. There we go. Good. 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 Okay, we're back from where we were right before at least. We have 3 valves and 1 to go. Now that I think it's important, let's get that thing. Well, it is important. It's kind of our anti-radiation sickness thing. Oh, that's chromium. Where the hell are we now? Where am I now? I have nothing but confusion for this game. That's a way we're not supposed to go, that's for sure. You would think that if I was a person who's supposed to have been working at the plant and I understand this plant in and out, they would at least let me have the decency of a map, or not a map, well, an internal map so I knew where I was going. Oh, here we go. Thank you. And this is the lid I found earlier. Great. Great. So we are now heading for what I presume is room 1. We are in almost perfect condition. We have a flashlight and we can go in there. I think. Now that I've experienced a tiny bit of radiation, I know it's not dangerous if you run through it, but it's dangerous if you touch the chromium, which I basically suicided on because I had no idea how the game worked. So everyone, go ahead, take your iodine pills, and let's just rush through it. Well, not rush, walk through it very fastly. Preferably without touching all the chromium around us. Yeah, I forgot to dodge right there. You're supposed to dodge that. Alright. There we go. Here's a hole. There we go. We got through it. We took some radiation poisoning, but we're alright. We didn't touch any of the chromium.
Amazing work. We have the final area left. We need to drain the tanks and that's it. You're doing it.
Yes, of course I'm doing it. Mother Russia required it of me. This guy is constantly crouching and I freaking hate him for it. This is exactly where we just were. The lid is open and everything. Why is it so dark down here? Oh, that's why. Okay, got it. Get some iodine, get a new flashlight. And we're ready. Right? This next area is a bit tricky though, because this is more the environment around you or beneath you that's kind of unstable. Pipes have been bursted and such. There's not a whole lot of radioactivity as far as I'm aware. But there's a staircase and such around. Right, we could turn on the light if we wanted to. There's some chromium, but it's nothing compared to what we already experienced. We have been next to the elephant's foot after all. I presume that's our return way. Okay, right. Oh, we're going up? I guess we're going up. I was expecting us to be going down. Maybe we go up so we can go down afterwards. Huh. But if that's up... If that's the way we're supposed to go, what's up here? How far does this go? How big is this environment? Ooh. How big is this environment? But how close is this environment to the real one? Huh. Okay, it only goes so far, but maybe there's something up there. Not that I would expect there to be anything, but there could always be something interesting. Also, there are some materials here we could use later in case my light bulb pops or something. There's an exit. Got it. So nothing interesting, just an exit. Nothing we could not live without. We don't need an escape from this reality. Also, what's with the music? Why are there so many rooms, so many stairs? So many options that leads to nowhere. Ah, that leads back, okay. Okay, so we could have gone that way instead. I am not sure where exactly we are right now, because we seem to be going underground, and I was under the understanding we were already underground, like underneath the reactor and such. So, what the hell? Also, why is that so? Why is there no proper, well, ledge or anything that could prevent people from falling to their demise? This is a very deep room, by the way. Like, what's down here? Is this SCP-087-B or something? I definitely hope not. Wow, look at that. There's something down here. Okay, so everything here is fine. Why is this that way it is? Like, this looks like a blast door almost, but this is a nuclear generator and not a nuclear weapons facility, although the RBMK reactor is able of producing weapons-grade uranium and such. Or breeding it. Oh! Well, that's not good. Knowing how fragile my people are with water, I probably shouldn't go down there just yet, at least till that's drained away. What is this? What are these for? Like, yeah, I can see they're blowers of some kind, but what are they for exactly? What would they be needed for? That is, oh, is that the valve? Okay. Great. It's a bit spooky, it's a bit scary, and probably full of skeletons considering this is Chernobyl. But those skeletons can never be recovered. This looks like a place where you could literally just fall and drown. Very easily. Well, shit! Okay, so I fell and drowned. That's a long way to go, not gonna lie. Well, luckily he's a human, right? And humans have a tendency to be buoyant, right? So he's going to survive, or at least be recoverable. Let's just see, did he sink or is he up? He's down there on the ground, got it. So he is recoverable. Or something. Let's just hope we don't sink or lose another one. Oh. Okay. That worked. Got it. So you're supposed to change here. I can't go back the same way. Got it. I actually forgot to check if I could turn on the light somewhere. Here. There's one here, but I don't think... Oh. Oh! Well, shit. Not that one, then. Why are these pipes so unstable? I mean, I guess they did take what is equivalent to a 200-ton bomb to the shell, because that's approximately the energy that was dispersed from the Chernobyl catastrophe. But really? Why? Yeah, he could have gone this way. God. I think I can walk on that pipe. Yeah, like I was supposed to have walked on this pipe. He is definitely recoverable, but I think he's already dead now. He has been deprived of oxygen for X amount of minutes. Oh, is that a fusion? Is that electricity I see over there? No, it's not. Everything's so fucking pixelated, I can't tell what the hell is what. This pipe seems really beat up. Can this really support me? Can. Yeah, but I'm not supposed to go. Oh, god damn it. Staircase. We're not going to make it this time. We're too far from the staircase, aren't we? Yeah, we're too far. The game is free, by the way. Or at least I think it is. Even if it isn't, this is a brilliant game. It is a very touchy-feely subject that still haunts us to this day and probably will for many years to come. But still, I'm just not getting a very good impression of it. I mean, I like the game, I like it, but I just felt like I need some explanation here. That I had to hurry because the game kind of promoted you to take the slow approach to it, the slow and safe approach to it. Oh! Get off it. Huh. Someone was living down here. What? I'm not sure what the hell just happened. I think this might be some sort of Easter egg or something, a decontamination chamber. The game doesn't explain itself. I'm not doing this game again if this fails me. Chernobyl will just become that nuclear disaster 2.0 that it was meant to be. If this guy decides to die, I'm not going through whatever the hell I've experienced in this game again. I mean, that's not the attitude the original hero should have, but I'm not a hero. I'm literally the opposite of a hero. I'm an anti-hero. That's the valve. But where the hell am I supposed to go to get to that valve? Is that the valve? No, it's not. What do you want from me, game? You're not telling me, game. You're just throwing me and hope that I don't die or something. Okay, this looks right, or this looks like the thing I was supposed to do. Thank you, game, for letting me know in advance. I would come out, but I have 2 bodies to recover. Can I take one on like each shoulder and then just walk off with them? I can. It's not letting me. I think I cannot recover these guys because it's at the end of the game. I was supposed to just click on him with the mouse and he was supposed to pick him up. So these guys cannot be recovered. Despite them being, you know, right there, because I would be willing to pick them up and walk all the way back with them. But the game doesn't let me. So we're just going back. We're not abandoning them. The game is making us abandon them. Okay? Good. I have no idea what this else includes if we can actually go. But the music kind of suggests that something dramatic might be going on, an explosion or something might happen in a moment. Remember now, it's not me abandoning those guys, it's the game telling me to abandon those guys because the game won't let me do the thing that I wanted to do, which was to pick them up and take them all the way back one by one, if I had to. I think it's this way. Yeah, this is the way out. And it's done. We lost 2 of the men against my will. And that's the game. Now, I would take all the criticism I had and take it away from the game, because the game itself is exactly what you wanted out of the experience. It really shows the human side of all this stuff and the people, and it really promotes the whole Chernobyl was a bad catastrophe thing, and it's very informative, very educational. But I just found so many cases where insufficient descriptions and such, or where I had no clue of what exactly I was supposed to do, or the fact that I had just had to rush through it. I didn't have to give a damn, I just actually had to rush through it. And that's the biggest mark I have. Incomplete descriptions and misunderstood translations or something. Because the game promotes that you should take it carefully, cautiously and such. You're supposed to rush through as quickly as possible. It's just a notification. Other than that, there's nothing more to say. So this has been Necro and Cortex here, playing Liquidators. If you like what I saw and want to more, please do subscribe to the channel, leave a like and or share it with your friends. Until next time in some other game that's hopefully not going to expose me to so many sieverts of radiation. Bye bye, and I'll see you guys around out there in the grim dark future.